Right then guys, so here it is. This is what we're going to do. Camera up there, camera there. This one is going up there, and then what I'll do is I'll work from the bottom. But this is how it comes in a sort of bubble wrap bag. Okay, and Mitch has got a video of how to build it, so we'll see how good a teacher is Mitch. Let's find out. So what we got? So what you do get is you get the fine gauze as well. Mitch gives you this. This is just purely, as he states, is better for the mantis. If you're keeping spiders in here, which I don't know, we'll find out how solid it is, but if you were, you wouldn't need to put that mesh on. But the metal mesh is here. It's all very well wrapped. I purchased this from him at the Bristol show. I actually specifically went to see Mitch. I didn't have much time, and I didn't have a lot of time to go around the show, which was unfortunate, but I did arrange to get these. So I paid for them, and and I got a couple of mantis off him as well. Extra mantis. Becoming a bit of a habit. Okay, so that's that unwrapped. Okay, so you've got the mesh and the fine mesh. Then we've got in here, we've got the 4 feet that it sits on. And this is the digital readout. So battery off, and then push your battery in. Oh, so there we go. Battery goes in. Place the cover. There we go. We have a readout. There. So that's what we're at the moment. And that gives you your humidity and your temperature. Okay, so inside, so this is the main pack. So everything we need to build it is here. So all your components, a bag of bands, and you've also got 1, 2, 3, 4 screws which are all nylon, and 4 nuts which are also all nylon. Okay, that's all contained within there. So what we'll do is we will take the plastic film off. Now the film is there just to protect the acrylic. Now I've watched Mitch's video, and Mitch says specific ways to build it, so we'll follow the master and hopefully show you how easy these are to build. I really am getting into my mantis at the moment, and I'm going to be looking at hopefully breeding them. They just really fascinate me. They're a fantastic thing, a fantastic creature. Anyway, enough of me waffling. Let's fast forward this bit and I'll see you when they're all unwrapped. Hey, there we go, last bit. Right then, so the way you do it is you start, so this is the bottom of the lid, if that makes sense. So the hinge will go to the left, so you need to have that facing you bottom left, okay? Then what we're going to do is we're going to cut out the gauze. Not the gauze, yeah, well, I suppose we can call it the gauze. So all we're going to do is something on the table, stop me marking the table, because I should imagine marker pen will go through this. So we're going to cut round, so the same size as the metal mesh. Place it on there. In fact, I'm lying. I'm going to do the mesh. You did this. It's this. So we put this on. Like so. Get a marker pen. I'm going to draw around the top, so the square bit. Okay, so we've drawn around that, and then all we're going to do is cut out the square we've just drawn. Like so. There we go. Right. So we have that. So remember, that was bottom left, because what's going to happen is this is going to sit on top. So we need to flip it over, okay, because the mesh needs to be at the top, like so. Sorry, this needs to be at the bottom, like so. Put the mesh on, like that. He makes it look so much easier. It's quite fiddly, but it's alright. Like that. Then put the square plate on. That's not right, because if we flip that, that's going to be wrong. Right, okay. Cancel that a minute. So we need it to be that way. Yeah, that's right. So I was right. So it's bottom left, bottom left. Probably Mitch says that. Bottom left, like that. Mesh on. like so, then that, and then we line it up with the holes. Right, what we need now is the 4 nuts and the 4 nuts, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then 1, 2, 3 and 4 screws. Right, use the bands to put it all together. So he says pinch it, so let's get it nice and straight, pinch it, and then we'll go for one corner. So these are going to be inside the enclosure, so just push it through. Oh my life, it's all going wrong already. See, Blue Peter time. Here's one I made earlier. No. Right, let's try that again. So let's put that back on. So that goes on. That goes on. Notice the concentration tongue. That goes on like so, and just finger tight at this point, then line up the next bit like that, and he says go opposite corners, and I can see why, because it just makes it easier. Push that through, and then screw that, finger tight. Tighten that one up a bit more now. Then we can put the last 2 in like this. Getting there, aren't we? And then the last one like that. And then get a screwdriver and just hold the nut and just tweak them up like that. And he said this is the fiddly bit, so that's good. So good. So far. So far. So good. Okay, so that's how it should be. And like we said, that you should have the fine mesh and then the hinge, this hole, facing you. So there we go, so that's that bit done. Right then, so now we've got to find the back. Now the back is the one that's got all the bits, so all the cutouts, so that's the back. And then the base is this one. So as you can see, if that's the back, then this needs to be the hinge to match the top. So if this is the back, like so, and then we'll put 2 of these little rings on. Well, they're easy to fit, they're nice and easy to fit. I think they're strong enough, but it is only a mantis, it's not going to be. Okay, so once we've done that, then we have the base in place. He's a poet and he didn't even know it. Okay, so the vents, okay, go on in this direction. So does that mean there or there? Does that, where that goes? Put that towards the back, I think. That doesn't fit. Interesting. that is the back. So She's probably screaming if he's watching this, going, "No! I never told you to do it like that." Okay, sorry, Mitch. Well, I can't have that because I've got a hole there. That ain't right, is it? Okay. I've spotted the deliberate mistake, and I remember him saying, so the fact is, you've got to have it like that. So you have a corner, 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 and then you hinge. What I had done was done it some other way. Anyway, so I do apologise, Mitch. You're probably screaming at the TV at this point. Anyway, we're back on track. So this makes it easier. Look. So where do I want me dial? I want me dial there. Yeah. What he does say as well is just put on a couple just to hold it in place. Like so. Other side goes on, so all the vents are going to be at the top, so this one goes on like so. Oh, this is very therapeutic, gotta say. Like so. So we'll put 1, 2, 3, and 4, like that. So at this point we need to put our lid on, so that's why we don't put the top little elastic bands in, but then that slots in. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll leave that one there because we're going to put the door on there. Okay, so it's hinges that way, so that's got to go that way. Yep. There's a little cutout, so it basically you can't go wrong. So the front goes on there like that, and then I can see why you wouldn't put too many bands on. There we go. That's on there. That's on there. That's on there. This is very, very good. I have to say, really, really good. I'm really impressed with it. What I would suggest is, rather than watch my video, watch Mitch's. He's far more efficient than this. But anyway, there we go. Right then. So we should have everything has an elastic band on it. Nope, that one's missing. Whee. That one's missing. See, check your elastic bands. And there's another one missing. Right, so you haven't got any spares. So if you've got spares, you're missing something. Okay, so no spares. Now we're going to put the readout on. So the readout just pushes in, he says. There, like so. So that's the readout in. Bit of a clunk click. And then finally, the door. It's just simply pushes on like that. And there we have it. How awesome is that? That is brilliant. What a brilliant bit of kit. Oh, just had a ping. Just had a ping. Just had a ping. There we go, there it is. Right, last thing to do is just put the feet on. And there we have it. I'll do you from up there, so opens and closes there like that. Oh, there's a little bit of stuff still stuck on there. Like that. I'll put the link in the description to Mitch's shop for these. That's the side, there's the readout. There like that. And there like that. And there's the top. Happy days. So, thanks for watching. If you feel that you're in the market for something like this, then I would definitely give Mitch a look up. I'll put his link in the description. As you could see, that's me building it just after watching his video. It's not hard, and like he says, with practice I think you could get that down to even less time once you know what you're doing. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and as I always say, stay inverted, keep it crawly, and I will see you on the next one. Cheers guys!